So for this problem, we are given an unsorted array of non-negative integers, and we are meant to find a contiguous subarray which adds to a given number. So here I've already declared the array, and then I've also declared the given sum. So from here, I'm just going to initialize another variable called start. We're not going to define it now because we're going to define it in the loop, but start is going to keep track of the starting sum. And then I'll declare a Boolean variable called found, and we will initialize it as false since we have not yet found the contiguous subarray. So I'm going to start with a for loop, and we're going to set I equal to 0. I is going to be less than array.length, and I will increment with every loop. So in this first loop, we're going to let start equal array at index of I. And we're going to then embed another for loop. And we want to be keeping track of the number just ahead of I, so we're going to initialize another variable called x, and we're going to set it to I plus 1. And then it's going to also, whoops, almost wrote I again, be less than array dot length and increment on every turn. Okay, and with this, we're going to take start, which is now equal to array at index of I, and we're going to mutate it. It's going to be adding itself to array at index of x. So it's basically going to be going through and getting a sum of every number until, and this is where we're going to set our if statement. We're going to check if start ever equals sum, the given sum, then we are going to console log and we'll use backticks here. Sum is found between, and we'll go to the next line, whatever the current index of I is, and whatever the current index of x is. And close that console log. And we will also make found equal to true because we have found the contiguous subarray in this case. And we can break our loop. So we'll go ahead and close this if statement, close this for loop, close this for loop. And if we never did find it, so if found still equals false, then we will console log no subarray found. and close that if statement. So that is the completed code to find a contiguous subarray, which adds to the given number. And as for the time complexity, this will be 0. Well, let me change colors here first. It will be 0 of n squared.